Yes, we are live.
Woohoo! Hello, everybody. I'm Bryarly from Earth Nectar. I'm here with my beloved Tantra Master teacher, Satyarthi Prateek from Tantra Nectar. And this is my first Facebook Live to do. I'm really excited that my master has come today to spend time with me and to talk with you about Tantra, which is something I've just discovered in the last couple of years, but most of all opened up my world through Satyarthi. And we're gonna talk about what is Tantra. There's many misconceptions about Tantra, so we want to clear up a few of those, and also discuss how does it improve one's life and well-being, because for me it's absolutely changed my life. And there may be some people on the call from our Kundalini Awakening Meditation program, which is a 7-day program happening right now as we speak. And this is a meditation that Satyarthi designed, inspired by Osho. And this is another very powerful tool in transformation and daily well-being. So we may get some questions specifically about that meditation as well. So I would like to introduce Satyarthi. He's from India. He has been practicing and learning from Tantra masters and yogis since the age of 16. And he has so much wisdom to share. He's been teaching around the world, a lot of teaching in Russia and Bali in this past couple years. And yeah, so happy that I found him here when I came to Bali. so lucky. So yeah.
Yep, that's it.
So let's talk about Tantra. I'm also just gonna check to see who's online so far, and then I can see the chat feed. Let's see. Okay.
Okay, so maybe let's check it from here. So we need to check where is the live is showing, and I think it should be shown here. Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So you can just,
Great. Let's see if there's a chat window there.
I put this,
Yeah, perfect. And then do you know how to call up the chat window?
I think.
Swipe left to reveal comments and reactions. Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna start by, I'm gonna ask Satyarthi, what is Tantra? Because some people, when they hear Tantra, they get a little turned off. They think, oh, it's about sex orgies and wild sex parties, but it's not about that.
It's okay. It's a little bit orientation is changed. I try to understand it. From here is change. So how can I change it back? Okay.
Maybe we need to turn the phone around again.
No, you see, it's again change it. You need
The
to...
world is turning on its side.
That's the problem with technology,
But it still appears. Oh no, it doesn't appear normal there.
Okay, so I need to little bit check it, guys. Once again, I'm trying to do my best to be okay. Here is normal on your screen, but I don't know why it is gone away here. Yep. Okay, if it's the normal here, but that is little bit challenging from us.
This is very funny because on our phone we're tilted sideways, but it looks like the audience can see us the right way up.
Yeah.
So
on our phone is kind of okay. We will take up one also feedback. Can you also check a little bit that?
It was like no, before was a king, now like this. It's like this.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Very good. Can you check one more time, yeah? Little bit, so then I can start talking. Because then on our phone, I don't know. It's completely changed. Okay. Can you check one more time, please?
Like this.
Yeah, that looks good.
Yeah, perfect. Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay, we'll go with that.
Okay. Sorry guys for technicalities. It's like on our phone the screen orientation is changed, but on the public I think it look good. So let's talk about the subject.
So Satyarthi, can you help explain what is Tantra in your
Uh,
experience?
So, in a way, Tantra is a very wider topic, and what is happening that uh, if you go to because Tantra is the most ancient path of enlightenment, and it is kind of a born 5,000 years ago with the Lord Shiva, and then it will be evolve also because when it's born with Shiva, it's more about uh, individual journey of a yogic man, and then after that yogic man found her partner, found her woman, tap into the duality, that then the path of enlightenment and come to the non-duality, and that's Shiva gave us, to the very very shortcut, a shortest path to enlightenment with practices. So Tantra means tool. Tantra is not a theory; it's a tool. It's about to be practice. It's about to be doing whatever need to do it. But then what happened? Because Tantra loves all the colors of life, all the colors, whatever it is in our life, Tantra loves it. That's mean it accept the body. That's mean that it accept sexuality. That's mean it accept love. That's mean it accept our divine nature. Now, what happened in the modern Tantra when the Western mind, I should say Western mind, that East is like India, Japan, Chinese, China, Thailand, but when the Western mind came to the India, they very much attracted towards the sexuality part of the Tantra. And then they only take juicy part. Only take about, let's take the sexuality part. And that's how when the Tantra travel in the last 100 years to the West, especially in Europe, USA, they take all the sexuality part. And then this modern branches came to the Tantra where we lots of talk about sexual healing, sexual connection, sexual therapies, and then they think that is Tantra. But what I telling at the Tantra is a very, very clear meditation path. Sexuality plus meditation means Tantra. Sexuality plus whatever you will gonna add it, it's not Tantra. It's not a complete flavor. And if you see, that's the problem happened right now to the world. What Tantra tell us? Tantra tell, live your desires, live your body, live your sexuality, so totality, so enjoyable, take the nectar, and then free from it. Go above, go beyond of it, beyond sexuality. But what has happened that when we, and how you go beyond? You go beyond with observation, with meditation, with living the nectar. What has happened? That we love sexuality, we enjoy the connection, juiciness, and all of it, and then we keep revolving. We never try to get beyond of it. You know,
Yeah, so what I'm understanding is that too often the way Tantra is taught or practiced, indulged in, is people get stuck in the vortex of loving the pleasure and the hedonistic tendencies,
Yeah.
and then they just promote follow your pleasure and pleasure, pleasure,
Yeah.
pleasure more and more, but without the facet of, well, how do we live more meditatively in all aspects of our lives as well, with those ethics of meditation, clarity, awareness, consciousness.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's a very very important to understand, because this is sometime it's even sad, because then we make a most highest path that designed to make us enlightened by the Lord Shiva, and it is tailored, it is teachers that accept the body, love the body, enjoy sex, sexuality, pleasure, desires, but consciously, observation. So slowly, you are getting free from it, and then you are above on it. And then more and more you go higher. That's how the life force energy that mostly on the first center start moving up and reach to the seventh center. So it's in a short, it's a journey from Mooladhara to Sahasrara. It's a journey from first center to seventh center. It's a journey where we awaken the life force energy and take it to the higher, to the divine.
Yeah, so as we explain in our Kundalini Awakening meditation, the beginning of the meditation is pelvic thrusting. We're awakening that sexual energy, and then the rest of the meditation continues to bring the energy up to those higher energy centers. Yeah.
Very beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm so much proud of you. You explain it perfectly.
So I've done quite a lot of Buddhist meditation in my 20s, early 30s, and I found it very difficult to keep my mind steady in the present moment, and it was a passive sitting meditation. And I've heard many people say, oh, I'm terrible at meditating, I can't meditate, I sit there and my mind goes off. What is it about Tantra active meditations that are so helpful for our society?
Because what happened that we are live in a 21st century, so yes, definitely 2000 years before, when the Buddha is in the body and Buddha gives this passive meditation, that's a complete different time zone. People leave their work, they leave their life, they leave all the distraction, they go to the monastery, they go to the jungle, and then they live with the presence of Buddha and simply start meditating, observing. Even they don't need to think about their belly, their food. They go to the house and asking Bhiksham De, and whatever the giver wants to give the Bhiksha, whatever they food give it, and they take it. And by the existential love and care and the all and all attention is about to the spiritual sadhana, is about to the observation. At that time it will work, and it's needed, because at that time there are many kings on the world, they're ready to fight, they're ready to kill. Buddha itself was the great king, so it's needed at that time to make energy of the world the calm down and bringing them to the path of meditation. Now we are in a 21st century where we live in the cities, we live in the home, we need to take care of business, we need to take care of children, we need to take care of house, everything. So here we need something that don't teach us leave the world. We need a new something that teach live the world. And which telling you to live the world, that is Tantra. The only and only 21st century teaching that tells you, yes, it came from 5,000 years ago, but even it very much needed right now, because it's tell, live it so totality. And that's how the active meditation came, because when we created the active meditation, the idea was that you can really do it with full power, because mind need to doing it. You cannot take mind directly from doing to non-doing. It cannot, like you will tell stop and the non-doing happen. The new understanding of the Tantra is, which I am working, is to about to giving you so much bodily practice, so that body itself calm down. When the body itself calm down, then the mind itself calm down, and then you have enough space to observe this calming body, observe this calming breath, observe this calming thought. And here the Tantra is amazing, because Tantra start with body. Let's start with the body. Let's start with the temple. Awaken the life force energy. Activate it. Enjoy it. Then slowly, body is calming down. Breath is calming down. Mind is calming down. And you can simply observe. You have enough space. And that's how the new age meditation.
And I think this is why it really appealed to me, is because it did not negate the body, it did not reject the body, it fully embraced bringing the body into the meditation practice. And also just there's so much tension in the body, so many stresses that build up in our muscles, our joints, in our mind, in our psyche. And doing a really physical, active practice with totality mental focus, I feel more peaceful, more uplifted than any other meditation techniques that I've tried that are passive. So for me, it works really well, and I've heard other people say the same. And also, Satyarthi does have longer meditation retreats, like the Vipassana Tantra meditation retreat we did this past year with him, where there's more passive sitting, but again, the body is prepared through a lot of active meditation and dance and expression of our physical form, and enjoying the sexual energy coming through, and enjoying connecting with other people through touch and eye gazing. So can you talk a little bit more about how Tantra helps us not only inside ourselves, but also connecting with other people and making that more beautiful experience?
So, if I say that first thing, always and always, because Tantra works to start with the body. What happened that we live in a world which is continuously giving us a body shaming. Like, can you imagine? Everywhere in this world, there are a fitness competitions, there are Miss World competitions, there are Mr. World competitions are keep going on. What we are doing, we are telling a people continuously, this is the ideal body, this is the ideal man, this is the ideal woman. And we live in and grow up in this society which is keep telling us you are not good enough, you are the worser, you are not beautiful, your breast is small, your arms are not good, you have not six packs. And now even the social media age, we are giving the shame even exponential growth. Every day you can see that if there is a photo which a nude bum and a bum is a bigger, that can attract 10,000 likes, because people are mentally crazy. They love that kind of a thing. Then it's a very easy, a woman who have just a natural body feel that maybe my pictures are not beautiful, who will come to like it? So this kind of a world where we are keep giving each other continuously body shaming, then what happened? That I don't love my body, that I don't respect my body, that I don't feel confidence in my body. And from that space, if I connect to the polarity, if I'm a man, if I connect to a woman, or if I'm a woman or I connect to the man, I never connect honestly. There is always a lot of shame, lot of guilt, lot of insecurities, lot of pain is there. Now, anything happen, it can trigger the same guilt, the same insecurity, the same fear, and then I completely blast off. That's how we never able to connect with each other, or more honest, truthful, deep acceptance level. Now, how Tantra help? Because Tantra works on body. It gives you the all meditation, all the tools, all the understanding that your body is a temple. Whichever way it is, you are so much perfect. God really works hard to make you unique, to make you different. But the humanity destroy that hard work because they want to make everything ideal, everything same. Please drop that idealism. Please drop that understanding that you are not good enough. You are perfect the way it is. And even all your imperfections make you perfect. So Tantra teach this. And even give you the meditation. So this understanding becomes your reality. This understanding becomes your realization. And then you feel so much confident in your body, in your heart, in yourself, and you really see yourself differently. You don't go to the mirror and tell, I have a long hair, that's the worst. I don't have a 8 packs. My shaving is growing up. I'm looking weird. You you see yourself from a perspective that, wow, I have a beautiful beard. I love myself. I have a very amazing hair. Oh, my arms are good. My body, I'm so sexy. From that deep acceptance, when you look it, and then you go to the see other person, you receive that person from that way. You're not looking that person's perfection of the body. You're just looking whatever this body is so magical. Eyes are beautiful, lips are amazing, and the soul that is within inside, that's so amazing. I want to connect with that person. Then the magic happen. Then the real connections happen with a deep, deep acceptance. And that's how Tantra magical, because it gives you the right understanding and the meditation practice that can help you for realization.
Beautifully said. And something, Satyarthi, that you talk about at every retreat is love and devotion. The importance of bringing love and devotion into your life, not just to the people you interact with, but to yourself, to each activity you do, to your work. Can you speak a little bit about love and devotion and how that's an integral part of the Tantra journey?
So, what I feel it honestly from my heart, that this life is so magical, and to born in a human body itself is a gift. Because if we see, there are millions and millions of species are available. Why we are different from other species, other animals? Because we have a chance to bring observation. We have a chance to bring Buddha. We have a chance to being in love, to being in trust. In a way, we are the animals. We are also eating. Animals are eating too. We are making food. They are making food too. We are having sex. They having sex for children. Then what is just different? Eating, sleeping, making food, making children, making house. We both are doing it. Then why humans are the highest? Because the consciousness, because the love, because the devotion, and the opportunity that we will get a Buddhahood. So, if we understand just this truth, then first you start dropping all the complaint. What you can complain about this life? It is not enough to born in this body. It is not enough to have two beautiful eyes to see the magic. It is not enough to have the ears to listen the all the music of the existence. Is it not enough to have a nose to smell it, to tongue to taste it, to hands to touch it, to feel it? So existence giving everything, that yes, divine is here, life is here. I give you the five senses, the magical body to experience it. So that's is happened to us. And what we did to born in human body, we don't know. We can be any animal. It's just a love affair of a life that they give us. And when this love affair life give it, so definitely a gratitude came. And when this gratitude came, there is a huge amount of trust and devotion came, that life always love me, life always cares me. And if it still care me, to give me the human body, to take care of me, to have a sunrise, to have a sunset, to beautiful rain, to amazing ocean, to the wind, definitely I'm so lucky, and I really feel to be gratitude, to thankful, and that devotion, that when you wake up, that your love affair is the divine, your lover is the divine, and divine is take care of you each single moment. Whatever form you want to put for divine, any god, any father figure, or any Krishna, Shiva, Jesus, Muhammad, Zarathustra, whatever figure. But in a way, the energy is the divinity. That divinity energy, that great existence, that great life loves me, take care of me, and I'm so much thankful for this gift. And when you put this thankfulness from the starting of the day in your each action, you will see how much change happen. You are just enjoying this magical opportunity without wasting every single second. That's why I'm telling the love, devotion, gratitude is the key of great happiness, is the key to ecstasy, is the key for enlightenment.
Beautiful words. I really feel that in my body. So then, if you're practicing Tantra, what do you do in those very difficult moments, like somebody has stolen my car today, or I just was fired from my job, or my child will not listen to me and is screaming all day? What can I do in those moments to connect to that feeling of gratitude, love, devotion, or just to deal with the overwhelm of really stressful experiences? I know over time you become less reactive to those external conditions, you feel more peace inside, but when you're still on that journey towards deep inner peace, how do you deal with those?
I think the best is first again understanding. So you need to understand when something happen, then we have immediate reaction because body itself have a self safety mechanism. Let's say anything happen that is not right according to your body, according to your emotions, then body wants to protect you, like a not something more danger came. Out of this protection, this reaction came. Sometime it's gonna be anger, sometime it's gonna be frustration, sometime stress, sometime different things. Now the best thing is first release this unstuck energy. What is happening that when this kind of a situation came, there is huge amount of safety mechanism activated. And
survival instinct, basically.
The safety mechanism, survival instincts, like just like a body understand, oh, there is a trouble, be ready, I need to take care of it. So, and it is a huge energy when this safety mechanism activated, like yes, that is a huge energy. Now if you not know how to manage this huge energy, you can really destroy others. You can start throwing out anger, pamper, you can feel, or maybe if you are like there are people which is some are outgoing, so they become angry on others. There are people which is ingoing, they become angry on themselves. They start criticizing them, angry on themselves, get depression, stress, or being angry, start fighting with everybody and make others people in depression. So we need to understand that is a simply because of the something happen that shouldn't happen. I understand it. It's okay. Now my body, my whole system have this great safety mechanism activated. I have lot of energy right now that is stuck, that not flowing it. So what practical tools? Close the gate, find the pillow, start pillow beating. Throw out all the anger, frustration, insecurity, and release this first energy. Like simply release it, whatever it is. You can start jumping, you can start catharsis, you can start shouting, you can start pillow beating, whatever way. 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. And just in 20 minutes, you will see a huge amount of energy release. And when this energy release, now you have a space to observe. That's why now when something happen, how, because the whole body wants to react it. Action, reaction. And in this energy of reaction, we cannot see, we cannot observe, we cannot accept. Huge energy, we get blind because of that force. So what we can do? First is get reacted. Either reaction on myself, then I will become stressed, depression, sad, or to others. Then my relationship with family, with children, with parents, with boss, with friends get destroyed. And then in 2 days later I think, my God, why I said all of this fuck? It's not needed. I didn't mean it. I tell to my partner, now he is sad. Oh, I did it again. So what we can do it? We can just a bit consciousness. If you can handle just a 1% consciousness, there's a huge energy is there. Lock yourself, do the catharsis, do the pillow beating, do the shouting, whatever is needed to release that energy. Maybe just play a very powerful dance, like really play the Tandava song and dance it. You can dance your sadness, you can dance your jealousy, you can dance your insecurity, whatever is working, something, body movement to release it. Then after 20 minutes, when you release it, now you have enough space to observe it. And when this release happens, just put your hands to the heart and start reminding yourself what you have it. You have this beautiful body. You have this beautiful eyes, beautiful nose, beautiful tongue. This opportunity to born in this planet where you can experience the divinity. It's okay, somebody cheats, somebody hurt. That's their path. Let it allow and forgive them that it's okay, you did something. I know that maybe it's not your purpose, maybe you are in your unconsciousness. Okay, I forgive you. Because when I forgive, then I will be free. So if I not forgive, then these thoughts are keep revolving in my system. So who cares? Maybe they want to genuinely hurt or they don't want it. But I want to give benefit of doubt that you don't want to hurt me. That's not your purpose. You have unconscious behavior. I forgive you. And just keep forgiving those situations, whatever is not happening. And then come back to the heart, take few deep breaths and feel, life gave you everything. I'm so amazing. I'm so happy to be on this planet. Who knows how much time left? Maybe today is the last breath, maybe tomorrow. I just want to don't miss this opportunity to enjoy it. Dear existence, I'm so thankful. Dear life, I'm so thankful. I'm so grateful. I'm in the path of devotion. Thank you for all the love, all the care. And just this little observation to being itself of the thankfulness that what we have it. And you see that when you open the eyes, you come as a new person, the new alive human being, and suddenly the mood is changed and inner candle is lightened up, and let's go on, let's move on.
Wonderful. I love how practical and simple a tool that is and how effective it is. It's been so effective for me to recognize that I don't just have to sit there in silence with these turmoil, emotions, and stresses in my body, trying to make them calm down or trying to find peace. It's so much more liberating to really allow that energy to move through the body, give it space for 20 dedicated minutes, full power, release it. And then I realized, wow, so much of it is just an energetic charge in the body. And if I were to just try to sit with it and problem solve it with my mind, it would still be stuck. The mind cannot release the feeling. It's the body that has to release the feeling. So yeah, thank you for explaining that so clearly. I'm going to just check our chat to see if there are any questions, maybe questions about Kundalini meditation specifically. How are we doing for time? Oh, we still have a good amount of time left. Okay, let's see if I can find the chat. Yeah, if there are any questions that you have, just drop them into the comments. Pause for a few minutes. Any questions about what Satyarthi has talked about so far? Or your Kundalini awakening meditation?
Yes, anything is welcome. Anything, whatever comes from your heart about what we discuss, or you are practicing with Braya, amazing Kundalini meditation. I want to tell she's a really, really very beautiful person. I meet her, I think, in this last 2 years in my time in Bali, and she's, I think, the most amazing human being. And the most amazing that she give lot of love for her inner work, and always she have this um, wisdom. Very few people have it, Brian, honestly, that we, when something difficult happen, almost everybody wants to blame on the situation, on the people. What I see in you very beautiful, that you don't want to blame anybody. You just want to see in yourself that why it is hurting. Why can I expand more myself, and can I be more again in the love, more again in the heart? And I think that's her quest, to be keep in more love, more expansion. And she worked enough, practice a lot of meditations, healings, and come to the Tantra. Now she's teaching, so I'm so much proud. She's the very, very right person to share Tantra, and also adding her own inner experiences with the different healing, meditation, manifestation, and merging it into the earth nectar. So I'm very, very excited that what is more coming and how it will goes on. My love, blessings, care, always and always.
Thank you. So appreciate all your words and your guidance. I've been to, I think it's been 10 Tantra retreats with Satyarthi in 1 year, so averaging one a month, and to his Tantra massage trainings. Satyarthi has been a teacher of Tantra massage for many, many years and a practitioner of it. So that's a whole other branch that we can do another live webinar on at some point. So check any questions. Curious about the third layer of consciousness. Krista, do you mean that third layer of energy that I was talking about yesterday? Because I think it was the third layer. You said when you start doing these meditations, eventually you tap into the third layer of energy, which is boundless. And you can, Satyarthi only sleeps 2 or 3 hours per night, and you see how much energy he has to do all of his teaching. And so many different projects, and so
It's a yes.
Okay.
So what I'm always telling and even experiencing, because I'm the person who first imply on myself and then I will teach it. So I'm honestly telling that I'm only sleeping 4 average, and maybe let's say maximum 6 hours. And these days I'm also start my morning practices at 3:30 a.m. and it never happened that I sleep at 9 o'clock. Always some lives, always some teaching, some students, something going on. So I sleep every day 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock, and then wake up at 3:30 for my morning practice. Start from 4 a.m., finish at 7, and then take a little siesta for 1 hour, and then back ready again for this great day, for this great opportunity to live life with the full life force energy.
So your secret is
Kundalini awakening meditation. How it is happening? So we need to understand that we have unlimited amount of life force energy. Unlimited. What is happened that a system, the society that keep telling something that we are little, we are very, very less, and they make a rules around it. You need to sleep 8 hours, you need to have this kind of a food, you need to do this, you need to do that, you need to do that, then you have a life. The only and only thing that you needed to don't listen anybody, add a meditation, a active meditation, Kundalini awakening in your life, and really give so totality with 100%. Then in the first stage, when you put that, the sexual energy awakening, the power thirst, Then in the second stage, with the shaking, that energy with the mother earth tapping and touching to the sacrum. Then the third stage, with the cobra breathing, we start channelizing that energy into the whole body. With the fourth stage of the gratitude dance, that I am a king, I am a queen, I have everything. And then sit silently and lie down. All of these six stages, if you do 100%, you actually tapping the third layer of energy, that we all have it, and that's infinite. For example, you are so much tired, you don't want to even walk, and suddenly house on fire. You will run from the speed of 30 kilometer per hour. How it is happened that you cannot even walk a step, but when the house on fire, you have that enough energy, because we always have that reserve force of energy in our system that we used in the life and death situations. Now, with the meditation, what we are doing, we are getting access of that reserve force of energy that is stored there, unlimited, in any time. Why should we always have a life and death situation? Then we become third layer. No. During making love, eating food, watching sunrise, having project, completing the work, taking care of children, all the time, if I have the secret path to go and access that energy, then I'm always alive, juicy, full power, because that's how this life, to live totality, to live with juiciness. And that's why the Kundalini awakening meditation is the most powerful, most amazing, and I'm honestly telling, even I'm practicing it still. Still, I'm practicing. It's so juicy to start your day. And you will see, just in 7 days, the first change happen. Then if you continue for 21 days, you reach there. And then you have a choice. You can see, keep going with 90 days, 1 year, or whenever you feel down, you can add it. So it's a very, very important. Keep doing it. I'm so much happy that all of you are doing that meditation. And I know 10,000% you will see the great changes, great magic awaiting you in your observation, in your love life, sex life, meditation, money, abundantness, all direction. Because it's all game of life force energy. If your life force energy is high, charge, you become magnet and you attract all the beautiful things. And if you attract something worse, with the observation, you can cut it down.
I'm glad you raised this point, because in our Kundalini Awakening meditation program, we're combining it with creative alchemy exercises, manifestation exercises, and I've been explaining to the students that the Kundalini Awakening meditation is the foundation for making your body that magnet of powerful energy. And then the mind, we do the mind exercises so that we're focusing on the right thing, what we truly want, not what our ego thinks we want. Are there any more questions? Either about Kundalini meditation or Tantra in general? I had a question come up. Let me see if I can grab it again from the air. I've had a question about some specific technique within Kundalini. Actually, I'll back up. There was a bigger question. So they say that Kundalini awakening meditation is more for the awakening or working with the feminine qualities, feminine principles. And then we have another counterpart meditation, which is total freedom meditation, which feels more masculine, more I can say more masculine. So yeah, can you just explain a bit more what you mean by there's feminine active meditations, more masculine ones, and how to balance both in your life? And
Yeah.
should you do one at one time in your life, the other at another time in your life?
So, first of all, total freedom meditation, Kundalini meditation, they both are for everyone. It's good for women and especially also for equally for the men. Because personally, I also practice a lot of Kundalini awakening even nowadays. Because I have a lot of intense life which I need to teach, I need to work, I need to create. I'm now making a meditation center. So a lot of time and energy I needed. So I choose again for myself to do Kundalini awakening meditation for maybe 1 year, 2 year, to always have this clear channel of life force energy so I can ever tap it and access it. Now, but every meditation have their own quality. So when I tell the Kundalini meditation have a more feminine quality, because when we see the whole meditation as the observation, it's a very feminine, because when you work on the second stage, feeling the Mother Earth, so Mother Earth, always the women's have very easily, they can tap into the connection with Mother Earth because they are the daughters of Earth. Then also when we are putting this visualization, because the woman's brain is so amazing, it's so magical. They have this own 3D system where they can visualize anything and make it to reality. That's why we tell that women are the channeler. That's why we tell that they are the bone healer. That's why we tell that they have this intuition power. And men need to trust their women. Like several times in my personal life, I have a beautiful partner. We are in very deep love. It's been more than 3 years, and her name is Satya. So several times she just tell me, like, I feel this is right. If I put my rational brain that, okay, Satya, can you explain me why it is right? She cannot. She cannot give me the reasons of all the things and make it. But she feels it by her intuition power. And I see several times she's right. 100% right. And maybe 5 days later, 10 days later, when the things are unfolding and all the permutation, combination, and situation, then I understand, aha, you are right. But by the feeling level, intuition level, she feels much, much before than me. So that's why I'm always telling my couples coaching that a man's path is bring the creation, bring the magic, bring the truth, but also the love and trust to your partner for her intuition, because she has this power of intuition, and this whole world work on more on intuition. So in that way, because the woman have this power, so when we are talking about visualizing the Kundalini energy, visualizing this shaking, then also the woman's body itself is a lot of snake energy. So when this is also in that stage, you can feel maybe for the men, when they are not enough connected with their life force energy, for them is a kind of sometimes difficult, to move the body. They become very hard. So that's also. So overall, if you see the Kundalini awakening meditation, is they have their own feminine quality. But it's very important for men. Because men are missing that feminine quality. They're missing this flexibility. They're missing this mobility. They're missing the intuition. They're missing this visualization. So if you are very much disbalanced with your femininity, then you are an incomplete man. A complete man with who are very sexually powerful, penetrating, have a great sex, but also have a great love, have a great intimacy, great emotion. Receive the woman with so much love and care, and being flexible with this energy of a woman, with this river. So this Kundalini awakening meditation have a feminine quality. is gonna more easy for a woman, a bit challenging for a man, but that's mean it's very important for men to practice this meditation. And anyway, with women is always great because it enhances your best version. Now the total freedom meditation. So total freedom meditation is actually, you see, a lot of enlightened male masters are putting their things in that meditation. So the first stage, Bhastrika, come from Patanjali, the most powerful master who created yoga. And the most powerful pranayama is the Bhastrika.
So I'll just pause there. So the first stage of total freedom is a very powerful chaotic breathing technique.
Yeah. And so in that first stage, when we do this chaotic breathing, it's come from Patanjali, the most powerful breathing. So definitely it's have a little bit male quality. What is the male quality? Consciousness, observation, commitment, determination. So that quality, it is there. Then the second stage is about, in the second stage, we really take out all the emotions. Third stage, in the who, that is come from Baiji. In the third stage of total freedom, we are jumping continuously and chanting who, who. So when we doing this is come from enlightened master Sufi Baiji that give only one meditation, jumping who near the sea for 12 hours. So again, that is come from that very powerful, dedicated male aspects of spirituality. Then stop, come from Gurdjieff. Again, one of the most powerful male master who give this technique, stop. Then we have a gratitude dance, and then we have a sit silently. Buddha. Again, sit silently, observe your breath, body, Buddha. So you see lot of great enlightened masters, whatever tool they get it, then Osho came to the picture to design and this tool, and later on I just merge it all together in my understanding. So lot of masculine path is merging there. That's why the total freedom have lot of like, if you see as an observer, lot of masculine energy, but it's very important for women.
I did a 21-day total freedom meditation marathon, and I can attest that it is a life changer. Absolutely.
Because this is the all aspects that women are missing. If you want to live in this life as a woman, we are in a 21st century. Women needs to come in the power. They need to teach, they need to lead, they need to take care of their independency. So you need to have this huge fire, you should have this breath, you should have this dedication, commitment, and a deep, deep observation. So you will not destroy anybody with your emotions. You just simply accept the life. So in that way is a very, very important for each woman to practice the total freedom meditation for 21 days, so you can really see the most beautiful hidden qualities of yourself. And for the male, it always amazing to get to your final flowering. When you have all of this will brings your final flowering. So the both meditation are very much important for man and woman. Just a little bit nature of a meditation is a different, but that's the beauty. So please, several people understand that for woman Kundalini meditation and for the man total freedom. I tell for man Kundalini awakening meditation most important, then go to the total freedom for your final flowering. For woman, total freedom is the most important meditation. Then for your final flowering, go to the Kundalini awakening. And that's why this cocktail is great. Add this too, you have everything.
Wonderful. I did choose deliberately to start my people back home with Kundalini Awakening, because I felt that it maybe is more accessible for all body types, no matter what level of exercise you've done, no matter what your age.
Yeah.
So I think it can also be used like a primer for the system, until you feel a little stronger. And they're coming out of winter with...
Yeah, I understand. And anyway, you know that there is no competition with any meditation. It is like they both are important. And it always good always to start with Kundalini meditation, even for me. Because total freedom meditation need a bit strength in the body, bit extra dedication, extra commitment and extra time. And more importantly, a more close room, so the shouting and everything noise goes out and you not disturb others. So even when I started, like let's say 3 months, I will promise to myself, so I always prefer first Kundalini. So my body again start getting more powerful, breath again getting powerful, life force energy, I get in my confidence of dedication. And then when I feel, wow, okay, now it's time to go break the rock. So I think it's amazing. It's a very wise choice that you choose Kundalini first, and then you can slowly, the people who have the all availability, adding the total freedom.
Okay, cool. So you can stay tuned for the next 7-day marathon, which will be total freedom. Let's see. There are more questions. Can you repeat exactly what man's meditations brings us to our feminine? So the name of that one was Kundalini Awakening Meditation. Ed. Okay. Let's see, any other questions?
For all the men, I'm honestly telling, please practice Kundalini meditation. It will change the life. You can really feel awakening your sexual energy, your pelvic power, and I'm telling, last long in ejaculation. Honestly telling, brothers, it works. When you really do starting 10 minutes the pelvic breathing and just visualize as if you are penetrating with your sexual energy to the all the women, to the all the world, to the all sky, to the all earth, to the nature, and really I am the most powerful man, and keep making this orgasmic sound. Your sexual energy becomes supercharged. Then you are manifesting with the shaking and channelizing. Then you are going for this snake breathing. And really in your power, then you dancing, melting, all of this together really helps you to being in your sexual power, last long in sex, enjoy sexuality with the femininity of love, dance, gratitude. So very balanced, very much balanced.
I'm glad you did bring it back to the juiciness in sex that can be enjoyed as a result of the energy that is awakened in the body through these meditations, because people are very curious to experience more sexual energy, and a lot of people feel quite blocked in their sex centers and feel low libido with all the stresses of their daily life. So absolutely, if you came to Tantra with the interest of developing more sexual energy, more pleasure in your lovemaking, more connection with your partner, you will experience that. Even if you start just doing these meditations on your own without having a partner to do them with, you're still going to awaken so much sexual, sensual pleasure and enjoyment and connection. So that is one of the beautiful chocolates you get when you practice Tantra.
Recently we have a men's workshop, so we give the men's this meditation, Kundalini Awakening, and then we have a men's support group. Like we have let's say 20-40 men, and we supporting each other. Everybody's telling same that just because I give a homework to 21 days and everybody needs to post 9/21, 4/21, so motivate each other. After 7 days, every man telling, I feel so horny, I feel so sexual. Some of them they have make love and they tell Satyarthi, it's like a magic. It feels like my time period increase maybe 3-4 times more, and I cannot ejaculate very soon. I feel so much vibrations in the body. So everything is the game of how much we allow life force energy to live it.
So wonderful. It looks like we are at the end. If there's one last question anybody has, it's your chance. We've gone an hour, so we'll sign off in a minute. This has been such a juicy, wonderful conversation. Thank you, Satyarthi. We have covered so much ground. I hope this has given you a really good starting point for understanding what Tantra is, how it changes your life on all levels, the mental, psyche, body, relations with other people, your inner power, your ability to manifest in your life. And I'd love to continue this conversation in a future live. We'll have other conversations, and yeah, just stay tuned. earthnectar.ca is where I post all the programs, and you can follow, of course, on Facebook, our new Earth Nectar page, earthnectar.ca page, and on Instagram, you can follow my personal profile, Bryarly M. So more programs to come, more webinars to come. Thank you so much for joining, everyone. I love you. Thank you for being on this path of transformation with me. And thank you, Satyarthi, for your time, your generosity, your love, and your devotion to helping people transform their lives.
Thank you all of you to come here, and I
Yeah.
just ending wants to tell that
Yeah.
Brya is so amazing, so magical teacher, and I really want that all of you come and practice with her. She have so many gifts. Please come. She is so magical, and so many programs she is designing. I knows it, and it's gonna magical. It's gonna super magical journey. Don't forget to come her to spread this message, and she need all of your support.
Thank you.
It's a very amazing that more people will come to teach meditation, tantra, healing, and we all need to take care of them. They are so magical. It's such a great work. So please share her work, send it. My love and blessings always with her. And whenever she wants it, I'm in to talk again and again and again.
Thank you. And I can't wait to bring Satyarthi to Canada to have live in-person retreats.
Yay!
Juicy Tantra retreats. Woo! West Coast and East Coast and
Oh
Ottawa.
my God. Oh, I'm dying. Please, please, please. Yes.
All right. Thank you,
Okay,
everyone. You can
bye-bye.
follow Satyarthi on Tantra Nectar. All right.
Yay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Okay.
Okay, let's see. Finish.